Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is the 80s Commanders Antagonist, cyborg, half man and half machine, all henchman. Yes, this is a Ramen Toys, not to be mistaken for Hacker from Centurions, of course, because no, that would be silly. Looks nothing like him whatsoever. Ever. Anyway, yes, this is the Antagonist cyborg. There we go, down the side, on the back. Antagonist cyborg will utilise his magnetic tech and attachments to create havoc for the evil villain army against the fearless 80s commanders. Combine cyborg with drone tech and he is unstoppable. There's like a word missing there. Yeah, okay. Kind of weird. Circular swipe battle arm. Magnetic cyber tech. Yeah. Down underneath, which is upside down. Where did they print that upside down? Oh, that's better. Yeah. Item code up there in the top corner. ATC05C. Now, I did get this from Kapow Toys. It did say that there may be some damage to the box. There is a big hole in the top there, but I'm not an inbox collector, so that's not so bad. Let's get him out of the box and see what he's like. So, let's open from the bottom. Right, slide out the card. There we go. There is... It's a very strangely built box, because I'm guessing you could technically, oh, it's ripped there as well, fold it pretty much flat. As you see in there, there's teeth kind of things. Yeah, interesting. I may have a mess around with that box and see what I can do with it. Yeah, so there he is in all his glory. I like the artwork at the back there. That does look very, that's also ripped. Look very sort of like the original animated series. They have the things there on the floor that they used to stand on to be transported to wherever it was they were supposed to be going. Yeah. White card on the back. Cool. Right. Let's see. Now, unfortunately, we have to pop him off the card. So, and it's going to mean destroying the backing card, which is a shame. I hate destroying backing cards. But if you're not an inbox collector, then it shouldn't be a problem. Should it? I just think when somebody spent a lot of time designing packaging, it's kind of a shame to rip a big hole in it. Right, we have the helmet. Let's just tilt that. There we go. And his weapons. Yeah, so who's a fan of Centurions? If you're a fan of Centurions, please comment, etc. at the bottom. Let me know, even if you've already got one of these. I'd like to know, like, you know, your story of these guys, yeah? I'd like to know your take on these characters, because this is my youth. Like I say, I have somewhere the original Centurion figures from back in the day. So we have two halves like that. I don't know if the time and effort they've put in to make those different colours and things. And we do that. And that is quite a nice magnetic joint, I have to say. The arm joint moves like so. It is going to make that slightly manoeuvre, but he stands quite sturdy. The face, I seem to remember him being a little chunkier in the original figure, but hey, that could just be me. Now, I know the other version had a removable visor. This does also have a removable visor, but only has in or out. The other one had, because there was another one which was I think a darker colour. I'm not sure which one I got now. What does it say? No, it doesn't say. So yes, the other one had a slightly different thing on it. Yeah. Okay, so you can have him with, because I seem to remember the original one not having any glass in it. So that's more like the original version. And then that slides back in. There's a little bit on the top there. So let me get that in. Like that. Yeah, that was good. I will probably leave them like that because that does look a little bit meaner. Oops. Now the arm does not move out, which I don't think the original one did. It does rotate though. Does that work? I think the original one used to have like a hack, didn't it? Because he's called Hacker. And you used to press that, and he's used to, which it looks like it does on the box. Circular swipe bat line. But I think it just means on this one, it rotates. I say the original one had a spring in it. There we go. That goes in there like so, and that goes in the back there. With that squeaky sound, like so. So you can have whichever one you feel like at the front. I'm kind of looking at thinking it should be the other way around. Looking at it on there. Yes, I'm going to do it that way. That looks more like the original version. I think mine of this had one of these missing. I think it has that, but that one's missing. So let's have a extreme close-up. There we go. I like the blue. It had a more darker toned version. I think that's the one that has the different visors. I went for the more original style to match my childhood. The feet on that leg are manoeuvrable and the toes do move up and down. That does have a little bit of manoeuvrability in it as well, so you will be able to, not quite that, but you won't be able to put them in slightly more tilt, yeah, kind of action posy kind of positions. That is always going to split like that, which isn't a problem because it goes back together, but yeah, so he's posable in nice action poses. You get another set of hands, one of which is a fist. Come on, focus. It's a fist, and then the other one is more of a gripping hand. Because I think in the original one you could get him to grip one of those, but doesn't look like this one will. And does move, like it says, but I think in the original one you had like press that and it hacked. And you could plug bits into there as well, because that was the idea of this. It was like modular designed. But I do like it. I like the simplicity of it, yet it's still advanced enough not to feel cheap and old-fashioned. Does that make sense? Yeah. In fact, they're also painted in silver and things like that on there. Yeah. I think that is a pretty cool looking figure. So let's get the team together. And here they are, the team. The 80s Commanders, not Centurions, 80s Commanders. He's a lot bigger than them, which I think the original one was a slightly larger figure. But all they were all interchangeable, so all the parts from these guys would lock into him as well. But yeah, I think these are great, great figures, and it brings back my childhood. The original figures were a lot bigger, I seem to remember. They were definitely a lot bigger. I'm looking at the ruler thinking there would probably have been... Ooh. It's weird, isn't it? How you sort of have a memory. I'd say 17 centimetres tall, I would say. About that tall. So yeah, a little bit bigger than these guys. He comes in at just under 18 centimetres or about 7 inches. So yeah, I think these are great. I know these guys are making other things. Another one of my favourite, which was Mask. I think they're making some of those. I just want figures. I don't want to say repros, but I want modern versions of the figures I had in my childhood, and this is perfect. I'm going to move these guys. I think this guy is just as with the other. I'm going to call them centurions. For, you know, forget it. They are centurions. I just think he looks so cool. And I am going to have to move the shelf up. And I am now worried because he's a bit taller. He isn't going to fit on the shelf with the other three. But yeah, I just think he just looks so cool. That leg is brilliant. I just think that when it's put together, it is a very sturdy figure. It has a nice amount of articulation. And yes, you can say that they are a bit more expensive, but this cost about the same as, I would say, a Marvel Legend of the same size, or maybe a Black Series of the same size. So yeah, I ain't going to complain. The only complaint I'm going to have is that he's probably going to be too tall for the shelf, which isn't a problem, because I'm going to have to move my shelves around at some point. Yeah. So yeah. So let's wrap this one up. If you're a fan of Centurions and things like that, leave some comments down there. Have a little chat about it. You know what to do, yeah? If you're new here and you've never seen the channel before, where have you been? Leave a like, share, and subscribe if you're new. Yeah, you know what to do. Most YouTubers ask you to do this all the time. So yeah, I'm going to go off and have a watch of some episodes of Centurions. I have been watching Real Ghostbusters lately, and I really, really regret not getting the Diamond Select Ghostbusters figures. But they go for stupid money now. So yeah, so somebody out there, if you're listening, make some figures like this that are, you know, Real Ghostbusters. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you have a great night. And we'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.